Check, check. My name's Scotty Massa and I am a tattoo artist from Scotland. And I live in Malta and this is my new YouTube channel. I think my first experience with tattoos was on my uncle. He has an Indian head tattoo that he got when he was in the army. I think that was it, really. No other member of my family's got tattoos. I wasn't into tattooing at all as a kid. I didn't get into tattoos until I finished university. And I got introduced to a tattoo artist and that was it. He suggested it and never looked back. When I was younger, I wanted to be an animator. I wanted to work for Disney. I was infatuated with Disney and I wanted to work for Pixar and things like that. I wanted to live in California and work for Pixar. So that's what I wanted to do as a kid. That changed. Still draw for a living though. Such a weird question because at the beginning of your career when you're tattooing, and I'm sure everybody does this, right? Every tattoo artist does this. At the beginning you're always tattooing for like 3-4 years. You know, like, and you've only been tattooing a year. And someone goes, how long have you been tattooing, mate? And you go, oh, 3 years, 4 years. And then 3-4 years come and then you're like, oh yeah, 3-4 years. If you've got the same clients, if you've managed to keep the same clients for that amount of time, then yeah. So I think now, I think it's like 11 years, something like that. I always like to say now it's like bold, anything with bold lines, good contrast. So whether it's line contrast or shading contrast or color contrast, anything that's bold with heavy contrast, I would say. That's what I like to think. I think at the minute it's traditional. I love tattooing traditional tattoos. Yeah, probably neo-traditional, but more traditional. Yeah, I have more fun with them. Thing is, I like tattooing everything, really. Most things. My parents inspire me. Taras inspires me. Casual Boy inspires me. Yeah, no, my parents inspire me. And also, yeah, friends, man. Yeah, I've got some friends in the tattoo industry that inspire me. Mikey inspires me. Jen, Carmine, she inspires me. Talisa Swan inspires me. People have been tattooing a long time and still tattooing well, you know. And then my mates that I've kind of like tattooed with over the years. Full inspiration from everywhere. Parents mostly. I actually always just say one. Like from wrist to wrist, one. That's it. It's the easiest way. I don't count them. I lost count. There's just like one big picture molded into one. First tattoo, I didn't actually get tattooed until I decided to become a tattoo artist. And the guys in the shop were like, I think it was after like a week, not even that. And they were talking about all the tattoos they had and they were like, have you got any? And I was like, really shy to say no. And I said no and they were like, oh, what? And I got tattooed the next week. And I had to design it as well. So I got these, and it's actually now the logo of the shop. Most of the funny ones are when people pass out. That's really bad to say, but yeah, it's funny when people pass out. Kind of, sometimes. Yeah. I remember one time this girl, oh no, I can't say that on YouTube. You definitely can't say that on YouTube. Funniest moment in tattooing. Actually, the funniest one was when a girl brought her friend to get tattooed. And the friend was standing next to a pillar and she was standing there and she was like, said to her friend, like, I'm not feeling very well, I'm feeling a bit sick. And we looked up and she was white. And she was a bit gothic kind of chick and she was even whiter than she came in. And she just fell to the floor. We actually, I grabbed her before she managed to fall. And then we had to she was like an empty tracksuit. So we flung her on the bed. And yeah, she woke up to 3 tattooed guys around her. She must have got the fright of her life. But it was funny. It was a full tattoo room too. There was about 3 tattoo artists and 6 clients. Yeah, it was busy. No, one of the funniest times was when I was young. I was a bit overweight. I was fat, and all the guys in the shop used to say I looked like Michael McIntyre. So one day on a Saturday, I was tattooing a client and I was learning, and I decided, I can't remember why, that I was going to dress in a suit with a pink shirt. and I went to work dressed as Michael McIntyre, and I opened the door and I skipped through the tattoo studio. And everyone was just like, what the f***? They didn't know what hit them. You can imagine what a tattoo studio is like, and then I'm skipping through it in a pink shirt. Yeah, I got a few laughs that day. That varies, man. I remember when I first started tattooing, they were like, I think hourly, it was like 40, 50 quid an hour. But yeah, I've worked in places where some days are like $5,000 a day. Some people, it's crazy money. But yeah, tattoos just cost what the worth of the tattoo artist is really, the quality of work. If the quality of work's good, then expect to pay a lot more. And you should note, like, a piece of advice, like if people kind of like, if you go to someone's work and you see their work and you think the quality is okay, but the price is really, really high compared to other people's that work's just as good, then you know there's something wrong. Look at the quality of work first, and if you're happy with the quality, it shouldn't really matter the price. The most painful place, I can only speak from experience, is probably the front. Although I did just have the most horrific ass tattoo. That was bad. That was real bad. Ass tattoos are not fun. But yeah, anywhere on the front, I'd say was pretty sucky. Stomach, not nice. I've heard knee ditch is pretty bad too. They get cool as yeah, they I don't know, they kind of travel a bit, as we say. Either your skin sags or the ink just like seeps a little bit, but nah, they still look cool. It depends, yeah. They'll lose detail. If you'll have a lot of little intricacies and things like that, you'll lose that. But yeah, they just kind of seep a little bit. Every tattoo shop's usually different. They have their own aftercare methods. I tried to get them to let the tattoo breathe as much as possible. Try not suffocate it with clothing, tight clothing, bed sheets and things like that. And yeah, use like a natural cream, or you know, like coconut oil, cocoa butter, anything like that. Over here in Malta we use Biafine, which is like a burn cream, but it seems to be working really well. Before that in the UK it was Bepanthen, which is the nappy rash cream, and then everyone went crazy about that because apparently they changed the ingredients or something like that. So everywhere's different. But yeah, let it do its thing. Let it just kind of run its course. And if the tattooist has not done the best of jobs, then yeah, you'll start getting some problems. Keep it clean. That's it. I was set up to go traveling with a friend and he pulled out. And you know, tattooing was always kind of like, you know, ticket to see the world. So I was really kind of like devastated it wasn't going to happen, so I decided to set it up. And I got a guest spot in Malta, and yeah, it was one of the easiest places to come because of my dad and being Maltese, and I already had friends and family here and things like that. So yeah, came for a guest spot. I think after day 1 they invited me to do the convention, and after day 2 they invited me to stay. And when rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine. I train at the gym. So yeah, and one of the earlier questions, I was fat when I was younger. I was always a chubby kid. And then I remember like, I don't know how many years ago now, like 6, 7 years ago, I decided to pull my finger out and start training with a tattoo client. And we ended up, it kind of tricked me into doing CrossFit, and I've been doing CrossFit ever since. So yeah, I train. I used to party a lot, I don't do that now. Honest. Well, thanks guys, that was fun. I look forward to the next one, and yeah, definitely hit the subscribe button for more videos, and leave a comment below what you think and what you might want to see in the channel. Cheers. Ciao.